All right, let's go. Today we're going to take a look at what was going on for the Chiefs defense. The Eagles offense was in control the whole game. They were not scoring touchdown after touchdown every drive, but they were maintaining the ball. They were moving it up the field. They were dictating the pace of the game. In big games, you have to be disciplined. You have to play exact, sound defense. The Chiefs did not do that. They played with a bend but not break mentality this whole season. But in this game right here, they appeared to be broken at times. We're going to take a good look at this today. I have a great cut up for y'all. Let's get started at play one. Let's go. All right, we're going to start right here. It's 9:05 left in the first quarter. This is the Eagles' second drive. They didn't have much success on the first. Now they have the ball. They find a wide open receiver, and everything starts to roll for this offense. The Eagles right here are an 11 personnel. They have tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back in the backfield, Barkley. The Chiefs on defense, are they playing man or zone? What do y'all think this is? They're dropping it in. They're rushing a backer. They have a four-man pressure. Here's their mic right here. Here's 90. Both of them are dropping. It looks like it's playing like man, but I think the inside guys are playing some type of wall zone-ish look right here. As you see, 20 less to cross or go. 27 is carrying his until the last minute. He understands that he did something wrong, and he drops him. Is this cover one or is this some type of bracket coverage? Either way, it's playing out the same, but there is a bust in the coverage. The Chiefs are getting taken advantage of. They are getting confused by these crossers over the middle. 32's late to the flat. He doesn't get hurt here. Barkley's open, but Hurst is looking down the field for these crossers right here on this mesh, and he finds the receiver, Goddard right there, the tight end, and look right there. It's a big play to start the drive off. We're in the middle of the drive to continue the momentum and get the Eagles offense rolling. The Eagles catch the Chiefs in man coverage. They take advantage, throwing the fades to the outside. What are you getting on defense? It's pressure from the Chiefs right here. The Eagles are in 11 personnel. They got tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. The Mike linebacker and the nickel are both blitzing. 23 is dropping to the side of the receivers. It looks like it's dropping into man. I'm kind of confused on this safety right here. He's not pressing down on 6 Smith. He's sort of sitting back. Smith goes inside. I don't know if he's sitting here because the ball's released or what, but you see the Will linebacker on the tight end. It's looking like man all across the field. Everywhere else, 35 is beat by 83. The ball gets pushed to the 1 yard line. Looked like a touchdown on the field. They review it. They on the 1. What are you getting from the 1? Of course, the tush push for a touchdown. This is a tough play to stop. The Chiefs are not doing what it takes right here. Their initial alignments, you can tell that this was not going to get the job done. Angling 95 like this sideways, you're not going to get the press and the push that you need to stop this. You guys are just going to become logs on the ground, and they're going to roll right over you. You're not cutting out the legs. They're still driving into the ground. You guys are low. You're low. But to stop this, you have to stop the momentum of the line. You have to eliminate the push. If you can't eliminate the push, you're just going to get pushed backwards, and it's over with. You see 32 right here? He doesn't have enough momentum to affect the play. He's just standing there. He's jumping. He's trying to use his hands. That's 1,000 pounds of pressure pushing you back. You start right here at the goal line, about 1 yard deep on the line, right? Maybe right at the goal line. You end up about 3.5 to 4 yards deep in the goal line. Look right here. You're super deep. You had no type of angle to out here to press and stop that momentum. I don't know why the Chiefs tried to stop it this way with Jones sideways. He ended up hurting his neck on this play as well. He gets jarred up. There's a lot of weight. You're going to either have to push your heads down and slant to stop this right here, or you're going to have to shoot underneath them and dig your feet and go underneath this pile to upend them and then have someone else come over the top. Not like this, though. Not enough momentum, not enough press. You're hitting a concrete wall. It's over with. From the top angle, you get a great look right here. Look at how the line is easily getting pushed back. These guys are lower. The Chiefs are lower. But the issue is y'all have no base. There's no base. The feet are not pressing. Y'all feet are done. Your feet are sideways. At this point right here, you're just laying on the ground. You're laying on the ground. They're rolling over you like a foam roller. They're getting into the end zone. That's a touchdown. That's too easy. That's pretty much like giving up. It's too easy. That's not the way to stop it. I wish the Chiefs would have thought a little bit better because the Eagles are ready to play. They're going to execute that at a high level. Here we go right here. The Eagles get the ball back. There's less than 4 minutes left in the first quarter. What are they doing? 3rd and 8. They're moving the chains. The Chiefs are not playing disciplined football. They get beat. There's an open zone. You have to play your man. In zone coverage, you have to drop out and play it like man. Get to your guy. The linebacker right here, 32, you got to press to the 2 receiver. You have to get on his hip. There's too much space right here. And not only that, once the ball is caught, you cannot dive off the diving board. You have to make contact and drive your feet. When you do this right here, you allow the receiver to break the tackle. This is a skinny, small receiver. You should just run through his back. There's no way for him to break your tackle like this. This is not a big guy. It shouldn't be that. It should be contact, drive. Drive him into the ground. You're diving right here. You're off the diving board. You're out of control. You're sliding off. They allows him to get 3 or 4 more yards. Look where the ball is caught. The ball is caught right here. Ball is at the 27-yard line. He gets past the 30. You get past the 30, that's a first down. The drive continues. All this time is precious. Every moment in these drives, it comes back to bite you. When your offense is struggling, you have to get off the field. What are we getting right here? What are we getting? The Eagles are in 11 personnel. We have tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. The Chiefs are in the box. They are trying to stop the run. They did do a good job of slowing Barkley down, but it wasn't enough to stop the Eagles' offense. They put so much attention onto the run, they were exposing themselves to open gaps on the defense. You cannot allow big plays like this. 23, what are we doing? Look at your eyes, 23. You're giving up too many yards underneath. The run has been cleared. There's no run. Get to your drop. You take one peek outside, then you turn your body. You have your hips parallel to the sideline. Your back is to the sideline. Your receiver, your threat is on the sideline now. Look how much space you have to cover. You're standing on top of the Mike linebacker. You have to be in a spot where you can affect this. If you were here, you would be in a better location. There's nothing for you right here anyway. You guys are on top of each other. The ball gets thrown out to 83. This is too easy for a first down. That's a 12-yard gain. The drive continues. Like I said, y'all stopped Barkley, but you forgot there's other elements to the game. You have to bring your big boy pads and really light these guys up. You have to hit them with force. You cannot come in there like this. This is too soft from the linebackers. This is what we saw on film earlier in the week last week, and I showcased the run game versus the Chiefs and what they have been doing. This is soft. This is soft. You're giving up. You're going 1 for 1. What does that mean? 1 for 1 means if you're one with this one, 1 for 1. You're one versus this one, 1 for 1. You're eliminating yourself. You have to beat a block and make the tackle. You got to shock and shed. Right here, you're just engaging, and it's over with. No effort to get off, no effort to make the play outside of this. And then you're in the air too high. You're right here just throwing your shoulder, no hands, just turning your face. Pop the guys. You're wearing pads for a reason. Pop them. All right, here we go. It's 3rd and 4. The Chiefs need to get off the field. The Eagles are trying to convert. It's 11 personnel. We're getting motion from 83. Pressure from the Chiefs. They get home. The drive should be over with, but wait. But wait. You're lined up offsides. What are you doing? There's no reason to be lined up offsides. Mental mistakes will lose you the game. You have to be locked in. You have to understand what's going on. Look at this. You're good. You're not good. One more time. You're good. You're not good. You have to understand what's going on. These guys are going to call it as close as they can. They're not perfect, and they never will be. I'm actually happy that people got to see it's not the refs. It's not the refs. It's never been the refs. Stop the complaining. Bad play gets teams beat. The Chiefs had a lot of bad play on the field. Will every call be perfect? No. But when you give opportunities like this to the offense to extend the drive, you're also taking opportunities from your offense to go out there and score. Here we go. After the penalty, the Eagles make the first mistake of the game. Hurts drops back. He gets pressure in his face. The ball is picked off. How was his pressure generated? First, the Eagles are in 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. We're getting some type of zone pressure from the Chiefs. 23, he's coming. 32, he's coming. We're getting pressure. What is that? That is a 5-man pressure. They dropped out a D lineman. They brought a linebacker. They brought a corner. 5 men are blitzing. The Eagles' offensive line is confused. Look at this. Two guys are allowing the Mike linebacker just to run straight through the gap. Boom. You get in Hurst's face, you force a bad throw. A bad throw right here can potentially change the game. You have to take the ball away. This was the Chiefs' first turnover all playoffs. Amazing. Amazing that the defense only had one turnover to this point. You get it. You're good. You do a good job. You bend, but you do not break. That has been the Chiefs' motto all year long. That's how they've played the game, and that's what's been going on. The Chiefs' offense cannot do anything. The Eagles are back in control with the ball. It's a 7-point game, under 12 minutes in the second quarter. What's going on? Poor discipline on the outside. You're extending drives. It's 2nd and 11. Make the play. Get off the field. We're getting motion across the formation for the Eagles. 83 is going across. They're in 11 personnel. That's tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. With the motion across the formation, everyone's bumping. They're realigning. This man or zone. What's it look like? What y'all think? It's looking like man to me. It's playing out like man. That's the free player right there. They're disguising the man, making it look like zone. No one's motioning. No one's running out right here. With no one running, it looks like, oh no, this is zone. But look at the safety right here. He balances up. He started right here with the motion. He goes to the top. They rock 20 down. They're manned up across. One high safety, one underneath player. Is man here? Is man here? Man here? Man there? One high safety. That is what you're getting. Hurst is trying to read it out. He's looking. There's pressure. Hurst gets out the pocket right here. It looks like a small thing. Small things become major things. 97, lane discipline, rush discipline. First off, you have two guys on top of each other right here. You have a huge gap in between. 98 gets through. He wins. Okay, that is a win right here. Two inside moves. Both D tackles go for. You have to stay outside. You have to stay outside. 51 is at a good spot. He's in control of this tackle right here with his inside arm in, hitting the right spot. His outside arm is free. Right here, 97 is missed with his inside arm. He gets up the field. He's lost the edge. One, skates out. You lose the edge. If you don't have an edge, you don't have a chance. What does that do? You get the offensive gain 4 yards in that play. It seems like nothing until 3rd and 7 comes, and they convert. All you had to do was prevent them from gaining extra yards. When you gain these extra yards, you gain momentum. This is how the Chiefs offense has been rolling all year. The Eagles played the game like the Chiefs offense. Amazing, right? They amazingly just copy what the Chiefs did. Not truly copy what they did, but the same formula applies. Keep getting positive yards and take your shots. The Chiefs right here looks like it's in some type of man coverage. I don't know exactly what's going on. They have the safety down right here. Looks like you have two inside players, one high safety. These guys look like they're locked on. It's playing out like man if it's zone. You have two guys to help underneath. Hurst takes his time, throws a beautiful ball to A.J. Brown. A beautiful ball versus the Chiefs' number one corner. This is just good on good. The guys are going to make plays. 22's in position. His hand is right there. He's right there to make the play. But 11 is right there as well. Big boy, grown man, great catch. First down, the drive continues. You have to make plays to get off the field. At that point, before that catch, it was 7-0. The game has progressed. They got a field goal that last drive. The Chiefs come out on the field, throw a pick six. It's 17-0. 4 minutes, 49 seconds in the second quarter. What are we getting? Saquon, his first big run of the day. He was quiet throughout the game. He only rushed for 52 yards. If you'd have told me that Saquon Barkley was going to rush for 52 yards, I would have said the Chiefs were going to blow out the Eagles. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong. I thought we were going to get a heavy dose of 26. I thought he was about to run all over this Chiefs defense because like on this play right here, the defense is soft versus the run. They stood up against Saquon though, but they forgot about every other element of the game. Can't do that. You got to play the game all the way throughout. 32, your gap is right here. If you keep running, you're going to make that play. 51 has the edge. You jump back and you allow yourself to get blocked. You were in a great position. A great position to start the playoff. Look right here. A great position. Just keep running. There's nowhere for Saquon to go right here. It can't wind back. 51 is right here. He's off the edge. The tackle is chasing you. He's trying to beat you to this point. You got to beat him. Just go 32. Just no. Put yourself out of position. The ball runs through the gap you should be in. It hits. Big gain. You may have got a tackle, but that's an 8-yard gain. That's an 8-yard gain. This was a crazy drive. It extended for a long time. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes go off the clock. Now it's 2nd and 26. 2nd and 26. They've lost yards. They've had negative plays. The Chiefs defense have to be thinking, let's make a play. Let's get off the field. They're going to punt. Oh, wait. What is going on? The Eagles are in 11 personnel. They got tight end, receiver. There's the back. Look at Barkley out. He's going out on motion. He's coming back in. They're running a funky screenplay. Good read from 32. Good pressure from the Chiefs defense. They're making it tough. They're forcing a bad throw. There's a lot of people in here. It's a lot of traffic. The ball's thrown behind Saquon. Incomplete ball. Don't do this. The Eagles got away with one early, hitting Kelsey. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Stay away from bad ball. Don't expect anyone to help you. The ball is gone. You clearly see the ball is gone. You know the eyes are on this guy right here. He's a running back, yes. But a lot of attention's on this guy. He's having a record-breaking year. Why? I know Kelsey got hit by Gardner Johnson. There was no flag. That does not mean that you can do it. You don't know what they're going to call. Play the game how it should be played. You bailed them all the way out. It should have been 3rd and 26. Now the drive progresses. We're a little bit farther up. It's 2nd and 10. What are we getting? Wide open. 2nd and 10 before halftime. Get off the field. What are you in? Zone coverage. Once again, somebody is blowing the zone coverage. This is cover 4. He has a quarter. Quarter. You have 2 to the flats. You have number 2. You got to relate the 2, man. You got to relate the 2. At this point right here, you're looking at him. Why would you square up? This is not the defense for you to square up. This is 4. Pushing it. 27 sees his cross. Push it to the mic. Good job. They're working on a string. You work on a string. What does that mean? Deliver the route to your next guy underneath. Here you go. There's no one for you to deliver this route to. You got to take it. Plus, this is number 2. In cover 4, you have the number 2 receiver. Do they get stacked? Yes, you're not going to play the vertical. You're going to play the number 2. This corner has to get depth in case you're getting a corner route or anything outside. He's going to get depth. You have the flats right here. You got to go 23. You got to go. You get way too deep. That's a 7-yard gain. The drive continues. You want to make the play in long yard situations, 3rd and long. 2nd and 10, they get 7. That's too much. 2nd and 26, they get a first down. That's too much. Crazy part about this, the Eagles were forced to punt this drive. They punted the ball. With all that going on, the Chiefs still get the Eagles to punt the ball. But what happened next? Mahomes throws a pick, the very first play. Now here we go after the pick. The second play after the pick, you're in the red zone. Knuckle up. It's time to play some defense. Too slow, too far behind, touchdown. Like I said earlier, you got to pass the receiver to the next zone. You have to play with the right anticipation and get out front of the crossing routes. Get out front of what's coming the next way. You have good eyes at first. You got to understand your 3-man side, your 3-man surface is now this way with the back pressing to the boundary. Your eyes should come to this side because if the back is going this way, something's going to work back. Get depth over the middle. You're looking for a pick. Okay, you got good eyes. You have to feel this. You have to feel this coming back. It's all bad, man. Not just on 32, on 54 as well. It's zone coverage. 32 has to identify this with the pushback. With this back pushing this way, it takes eyes communication. You have to talk 11 through right here. Push this to 54. Now you will play the tight end. It looks like you're just beat, but all of y'all right here are off. You're all off. Don't expect the corner to be there because he's going to squeeze on one. You're all off, man. Really all. Whew, bad defense. Bad defense right here. It's a bust. Really You could blame all three of these guys if you want to. You can blame all three of them if you really want to. Good defense would have talked this all the way out. You would have talked this out. They're all in the wrong place. They all have their eyes in the wrong place. What are you looking at 32 right now? You're looking this way. You need to be looking either across. You see this man right here? Now get your eyes back over the top and feel this right here. Talk to 54. Push this out. 54, I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know where you're going. Covering grass. Corner. Covering grass. Truly, I think now you should be on the outside. 54 should be right here. 32 should be right here. Don't worry, though. It's all off. Y'all just out here just freestyling it. And when you freestyle it, you get beat. You got to play sound defense. You have to open up and play the correct men. You cannot open up and give the gaps to the quarterback to step through and slide like this. Look how big of a play this is. All off the coverage. This is man coverage. Man coverage will get you beat because all eyes are on the receivers. Their backs are turned. Their backs are turned in coverage. 54 is on his man. 32 is on his man. 54 actually was pass rushing. He's free, trying to run it down. You're getting beat in man. The Eagles play zone. It helped them out. I don't know what he was doing right here. Are you the spy? If you're the spy, you're way too close to the line. You're getting pushed in the chest. You don't have enough speed to cover the ground and get one. You should be over the ball. You're beat. Look at this lane open up. If this was someone with some super speed, this might be to the house. Imagine if this was Lamar. Imagine if this was anyone else. It would be to the house. Hurts can run. He's not a burner, though. He gets walked down. 2nd and 4. Here we go. It's 24-0. 2nd and 4. At this point in the game, the Eagles have not put the game away. It's 24 points. All the momentum is on their side, but there's still time for the Chiefs to come back. The Chiefs defense has to knuckle up. They have to bow up and play some good ball. Be physical. 23, do not shoot the gap. This gap is open. You're a linebacker right here. The flow is not that direct. As you can tell by the pace of the back, right here is different from the play we saw before when 32 could wrap around and shoot it because everything was moving fast. That tackle was climbing fast. No one's climbing. He's looking for a space. This is a zone run. He sees you press his gap. You have no chance. You would have been in the same position if you would have been right here guarding the gap. Now you could have flowed over the top. 32 is lost. He can't see. He's a smaller backer. He's lost in the shuffle. He's playing too high. He has his hand on the D-line. They're getting pushed back. 98's way too high. 91, too high. Look at their body position compared to the Eagles' body position. They're pressing forward. They're standing up. Getting pushed back into the Mike linebacker. The Mike does not have enough space to operate. He needs space. By the time he gets off, it's too late. That's an 8-yard gain. Major plays. These hidden yards is what beats defenses. Here we go. The Eagles are in 11 personnel. We got tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. Okay? We're getting zone coverage. The Mike and the safety are covering 2 and 3. They are walling these guys off. What does that mean? Any in-breaking routes, they're bringing these routes inside. The tight end engages with the Mike linebacker. Smith sits down. This is a good play design. It's wide open because truly these guys are playing inside leverage, trying to prevent any in-breaking routes. They fake the in-breaking route and they bring Smith back outside. Good design. Contact the Mike, sit him down, play outside. You would think the Chiefs offense was running right now. The Eagles are cooking. Kellen Moore is on fire at this point. Don't worry. I'm not going to throw the ball, though. I'm just going to slide through the gap. 32's on the ground doing a slip and slide from NBA Street. He don't know what he's doing. He's sliding around. That and one move, right? Slip and slide. But there's no ball to cross over. He's just getting crossed up. One has so much space to run the ball. That's way too much. This is way too slow of a reaction. Get up and go. I understand you fall down. It happens. Get up and go. Too much space, man. Plays like this are how games are lost and won. It's the hidden yards. They are controlling the clock. They are controlling the possession meter. They are moving the ball down the field even when they're not scoring touchdowns. They're wearing the defense down, affecting the game in a positive way. Here we go. What the Chiefs saying? Is this zone or is this man? It's looking like man. They're playing a lot of man coverage. If it's not man, it looks like man. We got one high safety. Everyone else is running. Smith looks open right here. Hurts could. This safety's he's not out of his break. He's sitting there. This ball could go over the top and beat him. His back is turned. The receiver has a step on him. A good ball to the back of the end zone is a touchdown. Hurts is looking around all the time in the world. There's so much time here. 23. Eyes in the backfield. Looking. Here's your man, right? Just go eliminate him. You try to eliminate him a little bit too late. You try to push him out of bounds right here. It's too late. And you miss. You hit his hip. Super athlete. You out of bounds. He inbounds. The ball's thrown up. Completion. Too much, man. The little plays come back to bite you. Great catch from Barkley right here. The little plays come back and bite you. Even though there was not a touchdown scored that drive, it was a field goal. It took a lot of time off the clock. It has the defense out of sync. The Chiefs' offense is not on the field. They come back the next drive. It's 27-0 now. This is the dagger. The Chiefs came out of halftime. They had an opportunity to move the ball up the field, score, and flip the script. It was 24-0 at half. The Eagles kick a field goal their last drive. The Chiefs go out there, can't get nothing going. The dagger comes at the end of the third quarter. Touchdown. How do we get here? What's going on? The Eagles right here are in 12 personnel. You know, they got tight end, receiver. There's the back. You're pulling the guard around. Okay? What does that do? It forces the linebackers to step up and respect the run. When they step up and respect the run, what happens? They're beat in coverage. 23 is chasing. Now the safety is going to play the tight end. He's going to help out now. This guy's wide open. You open the gate for the receiver over the top. There's no help. Jalen Hurts steps back. What does he do? Sits in the pocket and delivers a strike on the money to Smith. Heisman Trophy winner. College football championship winner. Super Bowl winner. Come on, man. This guy has been nothing but a winner. This team, the Eagles, was built to win. They challenged the Chiefs. They pushed them to the limit. They showed them they were the most disciplined team. They showed them they were the most physical team. They were ready to play. The Chiefs defense made too many mistakes on the day. When you play like that, you're going to get beat. You have to get off the field. The offense did not help you in this game at all. This was a time for y'all to step up. You stopped the run. You could not stop anything else. It takes a complete package to win a Super Bowl. Not enough was done. Too much was left on the field. And that's how the story was written. But we're not done right there, y'all. We got more to check out. We got more to see. So let's keep going. Let's get to the next play. Let's go.